Hello all, welcome to my YouTube channel Full Stack Learner. Today we are going to write code for online food mobile app. In the last video we are done with item page. Now in this video let us go ahead and code for cart page. So I made changes in my app.js. I have declared my cart component, and this is my cart.js file which is having just a div with display cart. Since my cart is displayed here. Now let me go ahead and do some styling for my cart so that it should appear like the original cart. It should look like this. So let me go ahead and do that. So I'll remove this cart here, and then I'll give width and height properties for my screen. I'll give width of 24.375 rem, and I'll give a height of 52.75 rem. So I have given. Now here inside my cart, so basically this is a div and this is a div comprising of two divs again, and in each div again we will split into three divs, and this is a div and this is a div, and we are going to code in the way. So let me take a div here, and in this div let me declare two more divs telling for two items in the cart. So let me write here two items in cart, and one more div which is for profile. This is for profile. So let me save this, and it appears like this. And now let me go ahead and do some styling for this. And here as you can see it has some kind of padding. The whole page has some kind of padding, top, right, left, bottom. So let me go ahead and implement that. So for what I'll do is I'll give a padding in cross axis as 1.96 rem, and then padding y axis as 1.5 rem. Let me save this so that by default some kind of padding is taken here. So let me go ahead and modify these two items in the cart div. So here in the profile, let me do the styling for the profile first. So inside my profile I'll take an image here. Image. So inside my images I have something called DP. So this DP I'm going to make as profile. So let me go ahead and import DP from images / dp.jpg, and let me source the DP here, and let me save. The image has come here, but this image looks way bigger. So let me do some styling. So for that what I'll do is I'll go to class here, and I'll give width of 1. So my image width is reduced. So let me go ahead and do styling for my parent first, followed by, so it should be flex. So they will be aligned horizontal to each other, and moreover they should be aligned in left and in extreme right. For that what I do is flex, and then I declare justify between property, and they're aligned perfectly, and then my text to be bigger. So for that 1.25 rem. So my text become bigger, and then I'll declare font to be semi bold. So my font is semi bold, and followed by items to be center. So let me save this. So they are aligned in the same vertical position. Okay, done. Now for my div, for my image div, I'll give width and height properties so that my image will be contained. I'll give height of 100%, and we'll make rounded to be full. So this is done. And then for the image, let me do some styling. I'll give width of 100% and then height of 100%. Followed by rounded 50%. So it has taken the rounded border, but as you can see, the image is not as exactly as that of my original screen. So let me inspect that. Since I have not given any height for my parent element, so that is why by default image is taking its own height. So let me go ahead and declare that height here. So that's it. Now it looks almost similar to that of my original screen. Now let me go ahead and implement this chicken biryani and burger menu. For that, what I have to do is to take a div, and inside my div, two divs comes. One is chicken biryani and one is for burger. When I save this, they are aligned vertically. So this is the expected behavior. Now as you can see here, this div again I'll make it to three divs. One is this div, one is this div, and one is this div. So inside the chicken biryani thing, let me declare three divs. 1, 2 and 3, and this is for image, oops, typo, and this is for name thing, and this is for close. So when I save this, I mean this for image and this for naming thing and this for my close icon. So let me save this. As you can see, they are stacked vertically. For that, what I do is I'll declare class property to be flex. So I declared it as a flex, and then justify between I'll declare so that they are aligned perfectly. Let me write the coding for this image name and this close button as in the original. So for that, I'll remove this image here. So here I write an image tag with source as biryani. So I have not imported, I think. So let me import them here. So import chicken biryani from /images/ chicken biryani .bng. So it is imported. Now let me import my burger. Import burger from /images/ burger. What is my burger? Okay, this is my burger name. So it is not coming here, so it should come. Burger hyphen king hyphen, what is the name of that? Oh my god. So we'll do one thing. I think I have written in menu.js. So let me copy the burger thing here. So I'll copy this line of code and I'll paste here in my card.js. So I have imported. Now I'll close this. Now let me. So these are done. So these are my required images. So here instead of B, see, since my image is not found here, so let me go ahead and do that. So chicken biryani. So let me save this. Now the biryani has come here. Now as you can see, so this div I'll divide into this to be 40% and this to be somewhere around 40% and this to be 20%. So let me style like that so that I can contain my image. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and do that here. So what I'll do is class name I'll put width to be 40%. So my image is contained here. So and here as you can see, this has brownish color background. So let me go ahead and do that styling. Background as I'll take D9 and let me save. See, the background has come out to be brown. So I'll give a border property rounded of 1.25 rem. And here as you can see, for my parent div, this is having some kind of space here. So let me go ahead and implement that. So this is my outermost parent div and I'll put here margin y-axis to rem, and see it has come down. And since these two should be like aligned vertically, so I'll specify it to be flex and then flex call property, and then so this is how I'll implement. And then here I have given width property for this. So, and you can see some kind of space exists here. So let me go ahead and do those modifications. So I have to give some height for this. So my two divs should have the same height. So for that, what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and give some height of 6.625 rem. So I'll give like this. Oh sorry, 6 point it should be. So it has come. And here this is not aligned vertically in a proper way like this, so it should come in the middle of the thing. So let me go ahead and describe it to be flex and make items to be center and save the page. So it has come in the center. So let me save this. Now let me do some styling here in this arena. So for that I have just a name. So here as you can see here, I'll declare this to be again 3 divs which are aligned vertically. So let me go ahead and implement that. So I'll remove this name from here and I'll give here div followed by, so here I give the name followed by price as in 299 and then -1 and plus. So let me start my so it has come. My server is started now. The chicken biryani has come and 299 has come and plus and -1 has come here. So For this chicken biryani thing, I'll just try to, so I'll put the text size to be 1 rem. And want to be semi bold. Let me save this. So my font is semi bold, and then so this is actually, as you can see here, before my 299 rupees, this is actually a SVG icon. So what I'll do is I'll just click here and I'll click here and I'll copy this SVG icon and I'll paste here. And then after this SVG icon, I'll create a div and I'll paste 299 rupees here, and let me see, they are aligned vertically. So for that, I'll just play this property to be flex, and then they are aligned horizontally. Now they should be aligned vertically in the center of the div. For that, I give items center property and they are aligned vertical in the middle of the div. And then as you can see, this is a SVG icon and this is an SVG icon. So let me go ahead and copy those things. So here I'll click and I'll copy outer HTML and let me paste here. And then let me click this one, copy outer HTML, and in place of plus I'll copy this and save, and I'll keep this one inside a div. So I'll keep it 1 and I'll remove this and let me save this. So this is how my SVG icons appear, since they are aligned vertically. So for that, what I do is I'll go ahead and give a class name to be flex and then items to be center. Done. As you can see, my 3 divs, they are stacked up vertically and they occupy equal spaces, even spaces in my vertical arena. So for that, since this is my div, so what I do is I'll go here, I'll declare this to be a flex, and then see these three divs are inside this div. So I'll make these 3 divs to be inside my flex and they're aligned flexical column, flex column. And then what I do is I'll just give justify between so that they occupy the whole div, and this is exactly similar to that of my parent div. And then so here inside my close, what I do is I'll click this, I'll copy this SVG and I'll paste here and then save, and this is how my close icon appears, which is similar to that of my original screen. But as you can see here, this text goes towards right because they are aligned in the center. So let me go ahead and take care of that. And as you can see, these are aligned in a congested way, so this should be relaxed and they should have some space in between them. So let me go ahead and do that coding. since I have given width of 40% with this, so I thought of giving width of 40, one more 40% this. Let me implement that. So I'll give a width of 40%, and then it has moved towards left, but still, as you can see, this is not same as that of my original thing. So let me go ahead and take care of that. So if I check, this is having 40% width, and this is having 40% width, and this is having, yes. So when compared to the original screen, here this div aligns somewhat right, because I have declared these three divs to justify between, so that they will have equal spacing in between them. When we inspect, we can get to know. So as you can see, it has equal spacing here and here. So but in my original screen, my chicken biryani div aligns somewhat left, and it has some minor spacing here. So let me go ahead and take care of that, so that as you can see here, I give a width of 40% for this, 40% for this, and rest of the width I'm asking to I wanted to give to this close tab. So for that, what I have to do is, I'll go to my close div, and I give a property of grow, so that it should occupy the remaining space. See, it has occupied the remaining space. So I have given 40% of this and 40% of this, and this to take rest of my div width. But as you can see, this cross mark should be extreme right. So for that, what I have to do is, I'll give here justify end, and let me save this. So for that, I have to declare this as a flex. So let me save this. See, it is justified in the end of the div, and you can see some kind of gap exists here. So let me go ahead and give that gap. So I'll go ahead and give gap of 0.5 rem. See, it has taken the gap. So this looks almost similar to that of my original site, but as you can see, this 299 and the thickness of this 299 is not so proper, and we need some kind of spacing between the +1 and minus. So let us go and take care of that. So for that, here at this 299, what I do is, I'll give font to be semi bold, and let me save this. So my font is semi bold, and then here before and after 1, what I do is, I'll give margin through cross axis to horizontal axis. I'll give 1 rem, and then see, it has taken the margin. So this looks almost similar to that of my original site. So let me go ahead and copy this thing, from here to here, and copy this and paste here, and it comes like this. Since these two are attached one by one, because we have not given any gap property, so there should be some kind of gap between these two divs, because since we have not mentioned any gap, so these two are like sticky to each other. So let me go ahead and take care of that. So let me remove this burger thing here, because I pasted the burger one already. So here I give gap of 1.5 rem, and some kind of gap should come here. Let me go ahead and save this. See, the gap has come. So let me take care of the, see, since these two looks duplicate, so we have to modify those things as accordingly. So let me get here burger, and let me change this name to burger, and let me modify the price of my burger. So this is done. Now this looks exactly similar to that of my original page. Now it's time to implement other instructions and a menu. So this is my original cart page, and this is the code that this is the page where I'm working on right now. So let me go ahead and do this other instructions, and then some text box to write any feed instructions here, and then the total. So whatever total in my cart, that should be reflected here. So let me go ahead and do that. So what I do is, our burger became costly, so I think I should reduce the price. So let me keep it 299 rupees here. So it is 299 rupees as in the original. So let me go ahead and write other instructions here. So what I do is, I'll take a div and write here other instructions, and then I'll take a div, and here I'll take a input and type to be text. So this is how it appears. So the input type text bar is, since we are not given any CSS, so it doesn't appear on the screen. So let us go ahead and do the styling for this. So what I do is, for other instructions, it should appear exactly like this. So it has some kind of spacing here, and the color is different. So let me take care of that. So I'll put class name equal to, and I'll change the text size. So I'll put 1.5625 rem, and then followed by text color to be 585252, and I'll do this, and then font to be semi bold. Done. So my other instructions is done. Now let me go ahead and do the styling for my input type. What I do is, class name, I'll put width to 100%, and let me give the background color first so that it appears. Let me save this, and then I give minimum of height to be 6 rem. Since as my instruction size goes on increasing, my div should stretch, so that is why I give minimum height property. And then since the text is having rounded borders, let me go and implement that. So I give rounded of 1.125 rem, and then see, yes, and there kind of some spacing exists here. So let me go ahead and implement that. And for that, what I do is, on the top, for my div class, what I'll do is, I'll give margin y-axis, through y-axis I'll give 0.5 rem. So let me save this. Now this looks similar. Okay, it should be order instructions, not other instructions. It should be order instructions. So I changed. So this is how it looks, and then comes my total. So let me go ahead and do that. So for total thing, it comes two divs here. One is this div and one is this div. They are aligned in my div and they are aligned left and right, so that I am going to use justify between in order to obtain that. So let me go ahead and do that. Div, and then here this div is for total and this div is for, suppose if my price is 598 rupees, it will be like this. So let me save and go ahead and do this. So what I do is class name to be flex and justify between, so they're aligned like this, and then so I give text size to be 1.5625 rem. So I'll apply the same thing here also. So here this total seems to be not fine. So let me go ahead and do this font of semi bold. Let me save. Yes, this is done. And as you can see here, again I have my SVG icon followed by amount, so that I have to implement. So for that, what I do is I'll remove this and let me copy my SVG icon. So I'll inspect, I'll click on this and I'll right click and copy outer HTML and paste here, save this, and then go ahead and write my amount inside a div. So my amount is 598 rupees and they'll be stacked vertically. So in order to avoid that, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and declare this to be text in flex, and let me save this. So they're aligned horizontally, and then what I do is items to be center, so they're aligned horizontally. Here they're aligned vertical in the same level. And then as you can see, my text color is kind of purple. So what I do is I'll go ahead and give here text color to be hash and let me save this. So my text color came out to be purple, and I'll mention my text color to be font of semi bold, and let me save this. So this looks almost similar to that of my original screen. And then it's time to implement the checkout button here. So let me go ahead and do that. So this is done, and then I'll write here button checkout. So this is my checkout button. Here I'm going to write, and I'm going to style this. As you can see, there is some kind of spacing here, up and down. So let me go and do that. Class name, margin through y-axis as 1 rem. So the margin has been taken, and then I have to style my checkout button. I'll specify my width to take button to take 100% of the width, and then followed by background. So this comes out to be purple background, and my checkout text to be white in color. So text to be white, followed by my text size should be bigger, so 1.75 rem. My text size is bigger, and then followed by it is having some kind of curved border here. So let me go ahead and implement that with a property rounded of 0.625 rem. So it has curved border. So that's it. It looks almost similar to my original button, whereas the text appears to be not bold. So for that, what I do is font semi bold. Let me write like this. So my font is bold in size. Now next, I have to write my ownership. So what I do is I go ahead and do that here. So I'll write all rights at the rate full stack cloner. So I'll write all rights at the rate full stack cloner. So I'll save this and then go ahead and see it is written. Now let me go ahead and style this. So this should be in the center of the div. So for that, what I do is I'll declare it. Oops, I made it wrong. Oops, I think I should have written this here. Flex justify center, so it is aligned centrally, and then I give a margin through y-axis to 3 rem so that it takes some kind of space. This is done. Now let me put this all rights reserved inside a paragraph tag. So for this I have to do some styling, since in the original, as you can see, it has kind of underline and the color is different. So let me go ahead and implement that. So first let me take care of the color text. Text to I save this. This is perfectly fine. And then font to semi bold. Let me save this, and then text size to be 1.25 rem. Let me save this. Yes, this looks almost similar to that of my original screen. Now let me take care of the underline thing. So what I do is underline, I'll mention the underline has come, but as you can see, this underline has some kind of spacing and it is not getting broken. So but here our underline is broken as per the text. In order to avoid that, what I do is underline followed by decoration solid. I'll mention decoration to be solid, and then underline offset 4, so that it gives some kind of spacing here. So my proprietorship looks fine, and then it's time to implement these icons here. So for that, I'll go ahead and down I'll mention div. I'll keep 4 divs here. 1, 2, 3, 4. One is for home, one is for menu, one is for cart, and one is for profile. So if I write here 1, 1, 1, 1 and save this, so they are aligned vertical to each other. So for that, what I have to do, class name to flex, and then justify around, so they are aligned like this. Now let me go ahead and copy this SVG icons, copy our HTML and then paste here and then click here. And let me go ahead and save this. So my 4 icon comes here and there should be some kind of spacing here. Let me go ahead and implement that. We give a property of margin top to be 5 rem. And then these are arranged perfectly like in the original. So here I think there is something wrong with full stack. Okay, this is capital U. Let me remove that and keep small u. And let me save. And this both screens looks very much similar. So that's it. Our cart page is done. So we have implemented our home page. So we have implemented a home page, menu page, item page and cart page. So all our pages are implemented. So we are done with all the pages required for our application. Let us go ahead and implement routing so that navigation between different pages of our application can be done easily. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.